Hello and welcome to Year 3's Eastville Hospital with me, your hospital administrator, Dr. Peck. Or something to that effect. And 2 surgeons are required. Never mind about that. Where was I last time I was watching this? Oh, emergency. 5 people with sweaty palms from Snai University. That's fair enough. Who's unhappy? He is, but he's bound to be unhappy. Look at him. Give him a pay rise. What's going on here? They're all psychiatrists. I need surgeons. Well, never. It's harder to become a surgeon than it is a psychiatrist. I imagine it's easier to be a researcher than a psychiatrist than a surgeon. But that's just mere speculation. Oh, there's so much happening. Reputation's slowly climbing up. It may be going up slower this hospital because I'm overcharging people. But, you know, the ministry wants me to make money. Actually, they don't in this mission, do they? They want me to be a kindly soul that looks after and cures patients. But they've evidently never met me. Sorry, I was just resetting my stopwatch. As per, you know, my thing. With research diagnosis equipment to 100%. Okay, it's all happening now. It's all happening Eastville Hospital. You know, it would help if I was doing a Let's Play on Theme Hospital, if I could say Theme Hospital more than two out of 3. Which, although Meatloaf said isn't bad, there's also... He also claimed to remember everything, and then 2 sentences later, not remember if the guitar that he killed a cheerleader with was a Telecaster or a Stratocaster. So, although 2 out of 3 ain't bad as far as Meatloaf's concerned, that was fast. What do you want? Yeah, I wouldn't take Meatloaf's advice for general life lessons.
Doctor wanted in electrolysis.
Oh my god, that's expensive. I haven't even built it yet. A few more fire extinguishers. Don't want that burning down. It's not supposed to have been anywhere. Oh well. Oh, I'd forgotten about that. Yeah, there was an emergency on. Who knew? Ah, he needs paying. In fact, they all need paying. Well, he's not finished yet. Was he slow or something? Or did he start from, you know, a lesser position? You, finish off where you started. I've forgotten I got a loan. So, yeah, what have I got to earn? 400,000, is it? This is going to take a few more videos, methinks. Am I getting less patients because I'm overcharging? I don't know if they've incorporated the mechanic yet where... Ooh. That bloody tie. I don't know if they've incorporated the mechanic of price affecting number of patients. I guess I could look into it, but you know, I'm not going to. Everybody's happy, that's what I want to see. It's also March, so time to turn off the radiators. And they'll come back on again in November. Because there's money to be saved. Have I got enough handymen? One way of finding out. Yes. Yes, I have. Nothing's blown up. Oh, that's a lot stronger, that is. It's a size 12. That's also a size 12. He's unhappy. Get out. I'll give you a raise of about 108. Who do you think I am? Also, who do you think you are? Who are any of us? Why are we here? What's the meaning of life? What's the... Is our struggle, our mortal struggle, just the myth of Sisyphus, rolling up a boulder up a hill, only to have it roll back down again, so that the next day we push it up again for all eternity? I don't know, sorry about that. That's extremely pretentious. Not only was I talking about the meaning of existence, I started bringing in Greek mythology, and for that I apologise. You don't watch Let's Plays of Theme Hospital for Greek mythology, Greek analogies. Or do you? Comment below. Lawrence Nightingale, always Lawrence Nightingale. Tell you who we haven't had visiting the hospital yet, Aung San Suu Kyi. Now that'd be relevant, topical, although I always wonder if you've got better things to do than visit fictional hospitals. Such as being under house arrest. I don't know, is she still under house arrest? I don't think she is she? Well, I don't know what's going on with Aung San Suu Kyi. Well, apparently people are cold. Cold, but it's June. I'm not worried about this cash flow problem. As in, there's not enough of it. Serious radiation, that's profitable. Drugs cost too, drugs you like. Omnidrug Corp. Cures or us. There's some good names in this. Names that you wouldn't really look at unless you were looking at the balance sheet like we were doing. I'm going to hire another handyman because I'm feeling flushed with success. I managed to survive an earthquake without even... oh, somebody fix that. Yeah. Oh yeah, I remember now in the last video I was a little bit naughty and reloaded a couple of times. At least I'm happy. That's because it's exhausted. Go to bed, man. Yeah, and reloaded the video a couple of times. Reloaded the game, even. Which, I'm sure other Let's Players do it, but they just edit it out. In that respect... Oh, what's wrong with you? In many respects, I was being honest by cheating there. Sort of self-justification there for my actions. We're going to go through August. We're making a lot of money. It's not bad, but oh, it's going up to September. I might turn the heating up now. 7 people with serious radiation. Ching ching. That should be, what's that? 14,000 from the cures itself, plus whatever I get in bonus. Where are the cash cows? Also, how much is my hospital worth yet? Oh, almost worth enough. Not good enough patients or made enough money yet though. So again, it becomes a build more drinks machines. Yes, boss. It becomes a waiting game, which is... That's the major flaw of this game. Like, once you reach a certain point, there's very little you can do, and even less you can make a video about. I mean, I think I've got everything now. Old pharmacy clinic, diagnosis. I've not got... Have I got a scanner? Of course I've got a scanner. I've not got an ultra scanner there. I mean, what am I supposed to do now? I suppose I could build into this area here, but I don't want to place too many clinics too far away from the emergency helipad, which is there. So I imagine... What am I doing? What's this one here, is it? Well, that's no good because that's just a long corridor. What about... Yeah, this room here. I could do some fidgeting around with editing again, move all of that out and place it like over here, because nobody comes down this way, he says. Wow, so patients actually do come in from all directions. Who knew? Who's getting paid what? In comes a handyman to water the plants or fix the machine or something. Fixing an expensive decontamination shower by hammering at it. Oh, hold on a second. Am I charging enough? Serious radiation. Yes. Go for that. 25%. Everything. Oh. King Complex. That's quite expensive as well. Turned away one. I don't remember that. Cardio. Scanner. Ward. Ward's too cheap. It only costs $100 to stay in a ward. Blood machine. I want to put an ultra scanner because they're expensive. I don't know. I'll run it through to the end of this year. We're already halfway through the video now, so that will give us plenty of time. We're also not far away from our monetary goal. Excessive heat in November. What's going on? This man who was just teaching himself, apparently, and getting paid for it. If I got paid to teach myself. Lawrence Nightingale remarked, that's a super hospital and I should know, I've been in a few. It's almost like they're reading from the same script or same list of talking points. Oh, I know what I was going to talk about. The new SimCity game. Looks awful. keeping it topical. Talking of keeping it topical, I've not cured enough people yet. A bit more cash. Reputation, plus 27. Impressive overall value of your hospital. Why, thank you very much. Blah, blah, blah. That's given me quite a healthy boost in all regards. It's not quite 400,000, but you know, it's not far off. Also, I want that scan. I want that ultra scan. Just a second. Right, back again. That was a seamless edit, considering I was gone for about 40 minutes, I think. So I'm quite pleased with the progress we're making. We're almost halfway there, and we're only on year 3, 4. Oh, who's not happy? Him. He's probably tired. Yeah, they just don't know when to go to the staff room, and it really irritates me. In fact, everybody's unhappy. 4 people don't expect a swelling. Bring them in. Is it because I've not put the heating on? Oh well. Some people just like to moan, really. That's going to cost me in terms of bonuses. There you go. Have a cold weather bonus. And there they are. Oh, going to the same theatre, are they? How about... There we go. Now I'm assuming we've got 2 surgeons. Look at that! It was seamless. Fine, whatever. Really, I've kind of given up on the staff. They've given up on me, I've given up on them. And that's fine. So yeah, I was talking about SimCity 5, wasn't I? And how it just looks bad. I mean, aside from all the rest of it always being online and always having to be a great internet connection and the server problems of having everybody have to be online in order to play, it just doesn't look very good. The city sizes just look too small. And I can see why they've done it, because every agent now counts. So you can't have massive cities with a few million people in if every person has got to count. And I'd say, you know, I'd rather have a large city than know what Joe Bloggs is doing on his day-to-day routine. It's like when I play in this hospital. I'm not watching every patient to see what they've got and where they're going. I'm building a hospital, grand scheme of things. That's what makes it a sort of, you know, bigger picture kind of thing. I think calling it Sim City is a little disingenuous, because you're basically building a town or a village, Sim Village. In fact, they had Sim Town. There could be Sim Town 2. Sim Town 1, I believe, was a game from the mid-90s. So it was like Sim City, but smaller, and aimed primarily at kids, which I think is quite fitting. And I think the all-online thing is a desperate bid to combat piracy. The whole game has been built around digital rights management. Like 80% of the function of the game was based around digital rights management, and the other 20% bit of thought towards gameplay. I mean, it used to, perhaps 10% towards the graphics, 10% towards the gameplay. It's a sort of a trend now in games. I mean, particularly this is, of course, EA's fault. It's just sort of an ability, they've got this ability to turn a great franchise into a cash cow of such immense proportions that it's just awful. I mean, as a publisher, it's doing its job, but it's doing its job too well in making as much money for as little input as possible, you know. I mean, as a casual gamer, yeah, it's probably alright, but as a man that's sort of spending his time and, you know, time and not money as such, playing games on the internet, you can class me as like a hardcore gamer, and so the development that the oh, now what? Yeah, the direction that's taken is disappointing from a gamer's point of view, but not from a casual gamer's point of view. But I'm not a casual gamer, and so that's disappointing. Anyway, that's what's wrong with the new SimCity. I suggest going back to SimCity 4 or something, and enjoying that again for another decade until somebody sorts it out. I mean, you've got Cities XL, but after a point, that doesn't have like the same charm almost. He's slow. Why don't you finish off your training? I was so busy moaning about the new SimCity, I've forgotten all about the heating. I turn that right down because it's June, and who has the heating on in June, if you can help it? You notice they're now 200,000, I'm halfway there. Yes, come on in, Reginald Crumbly. 4 people with hairy artists from Snide University. I don't want to know what they were doing. I've got to check. My hospital volume was increased somehow. So I don't have to do anything else now apart from sit back and wait. I need to get 200 more people and make 200,000 more money. Or whatever. I'm actually just leaning back now. Doctor's become a consultant. Good. It's not doing anything with it, but it's good to know. Everybody's at roughly the same skill level. In fact, almost exactly the same skill level, apart from he's slightly less skilled and so is he. But that's fine. I've got a reputation now. I'll wait till I get a reputation of up to 1,000 and then I'll charge people more. I'm still charging maximum for everything, aren't I? Yes, that took a lot longer than it needed to. What's this? Oh, I forgot about that. What is it? Yeah, in Cities XL, after a while, it just becomes a game of balancing sliders. It's like, you need more executives, now you need more office space, you need more office space, you need more skilled workers, you need more skilled workers, so you need more... It just carries on like that, and although it's quite cool that you get sort of city specialisation, it was the first franchise to sort of develop trading between cities, like SimCity, the new SimCities, Oregon to a certain extent, but in the wrong way. And yeah, but it just lacks a lot of the charm, and it's sort of it's I don't know. It doesn't have the same feel as SimCity has or had. Anyway, why am I talking about games that I'm not playing at the time? I suppose there's only so much you can talk about Theme Hospital. I'm rather glad they didn't make a Theme Hospital 2, to be honest. I can just imagine... I always know when they decided that this kind of isometric, kind of pseudo 3D wasn't good enough for games. Because this is... I mean, when you look at sort of the thumbnails of all the videos of mine, one of the most colourful games out there, and it looks nice, it looks good. You don't feel like you're missing out on anything because it's still 2D, but a pseudo 2D, like 2.5D I think they called it. Like with the Civilization franchise. I'm playing Civilization 2 at the moment, that's why I've been slow on the uptake uploading videos and such. But that's the kind of pseudo, you know, that's like 2D, I'm proud of it. And it looks good, you don't miss anything from, you know, having it 2D. For a strategy game, where it's top-down management anyway, you don't need 3D, you don't need to be able to walk down the corridors. I'd much rather spend more time focusing on the gameplay, making the graphics look good in a two-dimensional sense, and then getting on with the rest of the game and making the game run fast. Like that, so I'm not juddering to a halt when I'm trying to record and play the game at the same time. I mean, this is the kind of thing you want from a strategy game, this is the kind of thing. That's like I much prefer Civilization 2, or indeed the spin-off Civilization 2, of Centauri, which is vastly superior to Civilization 3, or in many respects, Civilization 4. I mean, in terms of preferences of Civilization games, I go Alpha Centauri, then Civ 2, and then Civ 4, then it's a toss-up between Civ 5 and Civ 3. I think they're both pretty bad. And Civ 5 has taken that sort of that trend that SimCity's taken. Let's make games as pretty as possible, as simplified as possible. Whoa. Let's attract as many casual gamers as possible. Oh, I forgot about the heating again. Anyway, with that rant over, it's coming to the end of another video now. And we're now about half an hour in, so that's a good place to stop, because you're probably getting viewer fatigue now, assuming you've watched the whole way through. If you have, thank you. Means a lot. In analytics, I can see how long people viewer retention, they call it, how long you can follow a video through. The average I get is about 5 minutes. So which means that somebody somewhere must be watching these all the way through. And to that person, I'd like to thank you very much. And I hope he joins me next time. But first, let's run down the statistics. I'm the richest, but the highest salary. Killed 12 people. I don't think that's in this year alone. I'll have to check in the last video how many I killed then, and how many... I think I've killed about 3 people, which is good, unless you know it's 3 people. But you have to take a chance when you come into a hospital. That's why I have to sign a consent form and all the rest of it. Anyway, building a best reputation. I get a reputation for building a valuable hospital, and you get money for curing people. Lots of folks feel much better, as they say. Low number of deaths, impressive cures to death ratio. It's a clean hospital. With a no ill gargle trophy, with a huge percentage of patients. It's not the no croak awards. I think I must have killed somebody, but only a couple of people. So that's going to help with the bank balance substantially. And I think this next year we're going to finish our target, assuming we can cure enough patients. But money-wise, look at that, I'm almost there. So join me once again for the concluding part of Eastville Hospital. And I don't know, if you enjoy me ranting about other games, let me know. Because I quite enjoy ranting about the direction of the games industry. And on that note, I'm going to leave now because I think my roast potatoes are done.